Today we're making the ultimate creamy seafood chowder, packed with wild Pacific salmon, halibut, juicy shrimp, and one secret ingredient that gives it an incredible smoky flavor. Stay until the end because I'll show you a few simple tricks that make this chowder thick, rich, and absolutely restaurant quality. Let's get started. First, dice one onion into small cubes. Next, slice the bacon into thin strips. Heat a Dutch oven or large soup pot over medium heat and add the bacon. There's no need for extra oil. The bacon will render plenty of its own fat. Cook it until it's beautifully golden brown and crispy. The smoky bacon creates a deep, rich flavor that takes this chowder to a whole new level. While the bacon is cooking, let's prepare the rest of the vegetables. Take a bunch of fresh cilantro. Slice the stems lengthwise, then finely chop. Now dice the carrots into small pieces. Once the bacon is crispy, add the diced onion. Cook it for a few minutes until it becomes soft and translucent. Next, stir in the carrots. Then add the chopped cilantro. Mix everything together and let the vegetables cook for a few minutes. Add 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. If you love an extra thick chowder, don't be afraid to use 6 or even 8 tablespoons. Stir constantly and cook the flour for a couple of minutes. Season with salt and freshly ground black pepper. Give everything a good stir. Cover the pot and let the vegetables simmer for about 20 minutes. While that's simmering, peel and dice your potatoes into small, even cubes. Then, finely mince the garlic. After 20 minutes, uncover the pot and stir in the garlic. Let it cook for another minute or two until it's fragrant. Now pour in about 1 more liter of chicken broth. Next, add 1 carton of heavy cream. This is what gives the chowder its rich, velvety texture. Now add the diced potatoes. Cover the pot again and let everything simmer for another 20 minutes, or until the potatoes are almost perfectly tender. While the soup is cooking, it's time to prepare the seafood. I'm using wild Pacific salmon cut into bite-sized cubes. Next, I dice fresh Pacific halibut into similar-sized pieces. And finally, I have peeled shrimp ready to go. I like using equal amounts of salmon, halibut, and shrimp because every bite is packed with incredible flavor and texture. Once the potatoes are tender, it's time to add the seafood. First, gently add the salmon, then the halibut, and finally, the shrimp. Lay a few sprigs of fresh thyme right on top and add 1 bay leaf. Cover the pot once again. Now here's another important secret. Don't overcook the seafood. 15 to 20 minutes on low heat is all it needs. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next recipe. Happy cooking!